Welcome to Aram AI Insights, the podcast from Aram Global, trusted leaders in collections and recoveries, supporting clients in more than 23 countries, operating from the UK, US, Australia, and New Zealand. We provide independent advisory, technology consultancy, and managed services to help deliver better outcomes for our clients and their customers. We're also proud to run the world's only independent technology accreditation program for credit, collections, and recoveries technology, helping organisations navigate the technology landscape with confidence. And before we start, we should mention, this is probably the only collections and recoveries podcast hosted by AI. So, if we sound a little too polished or never stumble over our words, that's why. But rest assured, the insights are real. Now let's get to today's episode. In this podcast, we dive into the biggest questions facing collections and recoveries teams. Whether you're here for practical advice or just interested in how AI-generated podcast hosts can walk you through complex decisions, you're in the right place. Today's topic is a common dilemma for many organisations. When your collections platform is starting to show its age, do you upgrade what you have, or do you start fresh with a brand new system?
It's one of those decisions that doesn't just affect technology teams. It impacts customer experience, compliance, and long-term operational strategy.
And, as we'll discuss, the easy option, sticking with your current vendor, isn't always as straightforward or low risk as it seems.
There's something comforting about working with an incumbent vendor. They know you know them, and your teams already have experience with the system.
Absolutely. But comfort can sometimes lead to complacency. Just because you know how to use the system doesn't mean it's still fit for purpose.
And that's especially true with the pace of change in collections technology. Cloud-native platforms, embedded AI, and hyper-personalized strategies are all becoming standard, not future features.
Sticking with what you know might mean missing out on tools that could significantly improve both operational efficiency and customer outcomes.
That's why taking an open market approach, where you benchmark your incumbent system against new solutions, is so important.
There's a long-held belief that upgrading is quicker and simpler than replacing a system. But in reality, that's not always true.
Especially with larger collections platforms, both options can take roughly the same time, anywhere between 9 and 18 months, depending on complexity.
And that's the case whether you're modernising an old system like legacy versions of Debt Manager or Tallyman, or implementing a new cloud-native platform from scratch.
What's often overlooked is the opportunity a new system brings to clean up old data, rethink business processes, and build better data structures.
With the right approach, that initial effort to improve data quality can pay off for years, making future changes easier and your reporting more reliable.
This is where new systems really shine. Most modern platforms are designed with integration in mind. They're API first, support real-time data flows, and work far more flexibly with your wider tech stack.
And we're seeing a wave of platforms incorporating AI capabilities directly into decisioning, customer segmentation, and even personalised collection strategies.
So rather than simply replicating your old processes in a shiny new system, you have a chance to rethink your entire approach, using data, automation, and real-time decisioning to fundamentally improve performance.
That's a huge opportunity, and one that's hard to fully unlock if you're constantly working around the limitations of older architecture.
That said, this isn't about declaring all incumbent platforms unfit for purpose.
Definitely not. Many established vendors have invested heavily in modernising their platforms, adding more flexible architectures, better APIs, and even introducing AI modules.
The point is, you shouldn't assume your incumbent is still the best fit just because they've been around for a while.
Exactly. A contract renewal is the perfect opportunity to step back, benchmark, and see how your current system stacks up against newer alternatives.
That renewal point is a real strategic moment. It's a chance to not only reflect on your current technology, but to step back and consider how well it aligns with your wider business strategy.
Absolutely. It's a key opportunity to look at how your collections processes are evolving, what your future customer experience should look like, and whether your technology can keep up with those ambitions.
We always recommend a structured approach. Treat the renewal like a mini review process. That means gathering feedback from your operational teams, understanding pain points, and mapping your future requirements.
And that includes looking at whether your current system can support your data and reporting needs, especially as analytics, AI, and personalization become more embedded into collection strategies.
It's also a perfect time to revisit your commercial agreements. Are you still getting good value? Are there service levels that need adjusting? And have you got the flexibility you need for future change?
So to recap, at contract renewal, you should benchmark your current system against the market to understand what's available. Review whether your incumbent system genuinely supports your future strategy. Assess your vendor relationship. Are they supporting innovation and continuous improvement, or just maintaining the status quo? Scrutinize commercial terms to ensure they remain competitive. Identify any capability gaps and whether they could be better addressed with a new solution.
Whether you choose to stick with your incumbent or switch, going through this process ensures you're making a proactive, informed decision, not just renewing by default.
Ultimately, it's about balancing the reassurance of familiarity with the opportunities offered by modern technology.
There's no single right answer, but the wrong answer is making the decision based only on comfort, not data.
Absolutely. That's it for this episode of AI-powered RM Insights. If you found it helpful, make sure to follow us on your favourite podcast platform.
And if there's a collections technology topic you'd like us to cover in a future episode, just let us know.
We'll be back soon with more expert insights and advice from the world of collections and recoveries. Thanks for listening. How RM can help. Are you reviewing your collections and recovery system and wondering whether to upgrade your existing platform or replace it entirely? RM can help. With over 25 years' experience and in-depth knowledge of more than 30 collections and recoveries platform vendors, including the latest cloud-native and AI-powered solutions, RM supports organisations through the entire evaluation process. Whether you're exploring an upgrade or a full system migration, we help you define your requirements, assess the market, and shortlist the best fit solutions for your needs. We've delivered over 35 system selection and implementation programs across 20 plus countries, partnering with some of the world's largest banks, utilities, and telecommunications providers, as well as government agencies. Our unrivaled independent advisory expertise ensures your technology decisions are always made in your best interests. Our experts guide you through vendor selection, RFP processes, contract negotiations, and data migration planning, ensuring you make the right technology decision to support your long-term strategy and deliver better customer outcomes. RM brings a proven set of templates, tools, and scoring methodologies to take on the heavy lifting and accelerate your system selection process. With our structured approach, we help organizations move from defining requirements to selecting a preferred vendor in under 8 weeks. RM is also proud to run the world's only independent technology accreditation program for credit, collections, and recoveries technology, helping organizations confidently assess vendor capabilities and market innovation. Find out more at rm-global.com or contact us directly to discuss your requirements.